Hey YouTube, Logan with Hideaway Homestead here, coming to you today with a kid update, showing y'all the baby bunnies here, and got mama here sniffing. They're doing good. Now there's only 4 left, and we're going to talk about why there's only 4 left, but these are extremely healthy and are doing good. But let me go ahead and pause the video for a second, and we'll talk about what's been going on with all the kits. All right, y'all. So just gonna kind of go over and explain what's been going on with the rabbits, and this video is gonna sound like a whole lot of complaining, but I promise I'm gonna keep the complaining to a minimum. This is really just to show more how things always don't go as planned. So if you're thinking of homesteading and you're thinking about having, living creatures and other systems and plans for buildings and just earthworks and stuff's going to go wrong. Stuff's not going to go as planned. Things can't always be running perfectly smoothly. And for the most part, the rabbits have been just a dream. They have ran super smooth. Everything that I've done with them, I've had had my learning curve when I first got them, and then everything's been peaches and cream, and we've been filling the freezer up with rabbit. This go around, I was up to 34 rabbits, and now I'm down to like 13. It is a devastating loss. Now, the reasons why I've lost them, I can't tell you. I can tell you why, but I can't tell you why it's happening. So what I've had with several of my litters is I've had some of the babies crawl to the corners of the nesting box and then never return back, and then they've been getting chilled and dying is the best I can figure out, because the mothers aren't eating them. They don't look like they're sick or diseased. I did have a couple of mothers that had been giving me trouble that I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of them. This was kind of their last chance. And I did have some new mothers. So there's different reasons why things go wrong. Some things you just really can't help. Some things you might could have helped but didn't know, and then there's some stuff that you just make mistakes. So as far as a couple of my rabbits, I think I was probably breeding my buck just a little too hard, because some of them didn't even kindle, and that's what I figure. The rabbits didn't have any extreme stress or anything, so I don't think they reabsorbed their babies. I'm just thinking that the buck might have been worn out, from what I hear. Now, I've seen different things online, though, and different experiences from different people about bucks being able to perform and breed multiple does in a day, and I've seen otherwise. So the thing is you can't believe everything that you see on the internet. Everything has to be taken into consideration, and you've got to learn from your own experiences. So a lot of learning things from this experience. I really don't know what to do about the babies doing that. I have never had kits do that before. Always had excellent success. Now, I did change to all wood nesting boxes this time, but I really don't think that has anything to do with it, because they were in cardboard before. Some of them had a cardboard box, some of them had a wood nest box. I did have a wood nest box with one of them, and I just I've never had this problem, so it's really odd. If anybody's experienced that, having major die-offs just because the babies aren't staying together, let me know down in the comments, or if you have any know of any videos that maybe give some insights on reasons why that might happen. But I really can't come up with anything. Really racked my brain about it and thought about what could be done to keep them together. But the thing is you can't go out there, every 15 minutes and be like, well, are they all together? And, make sure you keep them in a little bunch. They're supposed to do that naturally, but these babies have been, it's really weird. It's like they don't want to lay together, and we'll just find them dead. They'll be in the corners, or they'll just be like literally laying outside of the circle of where the main group is. So this has been a rough go of the rabbits this time. I do have some new mothers, so I'm going to try to give them another chance on some of this stuff, because there was one mother that just she did kind of poorly. She didn't prep her nest right. She really didn't mess with the hay. She didn't pull their fur really that much until way after the fact. So there were certain things that, you know, new mothers, you can't blame them for that. And from everything that I've seen, from commercial rabbitry to people just keeping them at home, people that I've talked to that keep commercial rabbitries, they you know, have told me that, you know, the first time mothers, sometimes there's issues with them, and by the time you do them the second time, you don't have those same issues. So a lot of nuances in that. I'm gonna try to rebreed some of the ones that didn't kindle, and I'm gonna get rid of some, and then there's some that I'm gonna give another go at it, let them rest just a little bit. But yeah, it's rough because not everything's always gonna go as planned. So luckily, the ones that I do have left seem to be like they're growing and healthy. Hopefully, they're all gonna stay alive. I don't want to jinx it. And they'll grow really fast because they are such a small litter. They've got unlimited access to milk. So yeah, super devastating to have that happen. But I just kind of wanted to explain that in the video because I don't want it to be a channel where everything is always hunky-dory, because everything ain't always hunky-dory. And just, you know, let people know if you're thinking about doing this and everything, you're gonna have success with homesteading, because if you put your mind to anything, there's, you know, we're all the same species. We're all humans. We're all capable of a lot of the same things. You can get out there and you can do it. You're gonna have success, but then there's also going to be days where you have failure, and there's times where there's really nothing you could have done, or there's nothing that you really can do. And the best thing to do is either, you know, evaluate the situation, kind of like what I've done with this, is, you know, figure out what are some of the things that I could have done better that would have helped, and then some of the stuff, just like the babies, you know, crawling out and getting into the corners of the nesting box, I really have no idea what to do about that. You know, it couldn't have been helped. Never had the issue before. So I hope that helps everybody. If you've had issues in the past, I'm definitely gonna keep rabbits, and I'm gonna keep breeding rabbits, but at the same time, I'm gonna focus more of my energy on the ducks, because the ducks have just proven to be far more resilient, and just for one, I like the meat better. But anyway, I hope this wasn't too rambly. Hope it wasn't too complaining. But and I hope it maybe helped some of y'all to think about, you know, what you do when you have struggles like this. But anyway, this is kid update, day 7. So they're at a week. You saw they had fur. So hopefully here in just a few days, I'll be showing, or here in another week, I'll be showing y'all rabbits with eyes open. And we're going to keep all the ones that we have. Keep your fingers crossed. And if you've got anything to add, leave it down in the comment section. If you like this video or you found it helpful, please leave a like, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I drop a video like this mostly every day, all things pertaining to homesteading. And I appreciate all y'all watching, and we'll see you in the next one.